since it's the last summer at the beach house.
We would be more than happy to stay here and help you look after this house.
To the last summer at the beach house!
Summer flings and lifelong dreams. Can they ever truly align? Let's peek into the drama, the laughter, and the tears in the sun-drenched saga of choices. The crossroads await, and every moment counts. Elle's summer after graduation was a whirlwind of decisions and emotions. She had yet to choose between Berkeley or Harvard, and while Noah was apartment hunting for their future in Boston, the Flynn family dropped a bombshell. They were selling the beloved beach house. Elle, Noah, Lee, and Rachel decided to spend one last summer there making memories and prepping for the sale. Lee had it all planned out, how he and Rachel would manage a long-distance relationship while attending different colleges, but Elle was under the gun with Berkeley's looming deadline. She chose Harvard, which hurt Lee, and so she made a pact to complete their childhood beach bucket list to make amends. The summer got complicated when Chloe, Noah's friend who once caused a rift between him and Elle, showed up, and Marco, Elle's past fling, was suddenly back in the picture, working nearby. A clash at the water park between Noah and Marco over unresolved feelings for Elle put her in a tough spot, trying to juggle her time and affection between the Flynn brothers. Elle was also wrestling with her dad's new relationship with Linda, a friend of her late mom. She feared Linda might replace her mother, which led to a heated argument, but it was Chloe, dealing with her family issues, who encouraged Elle to patch things up with Noah. The 4th of July party was a turning point. Marco confronted his feelings for Elle, but she stood firm in her rejection. That same night, Elle and her dad had a fallout over Linda, but it was her dad's heartfelt response about love and sacrifice that struck a chord with her. Then came the heartbreak. Noah had seen Elle's acceptance letter to Berkeley and feared she was choosing Harvard for the wrong reasons. He ended things, hoping to spare her future regrets. This left Elle devastated, missing out on a bucket list moment with Lee and leading her to a bitter argument about her priorities. It took some wise words from Noah and Lee's mom for Elle to start thinking about what she truly wanted. As Elle and Chloe reflected on the past, Rachel, who overheard them, decided to end things with Lee, hoping for a future reconciliation. In time, Elle came to terms with her father's relationship with Linda, realizing how much joy it brought to her family. Marco and Elle parted on good terms, and she reconciled with Lee, finally understanding that she needed to find her happiness. This led her to apply to USC for game design, a passion she had neglected. Inspired by Elle's journey, the Flynn matriarch chose not to sell the beach house, preserving a place full of cherished memories. Fast forward 6 years and Elle's life had taken a new direction. She was creating her own video game and remained best friends with Lee. They revisited the kissing booth at the charity fair and carnival, a symbol of their shared history. Lee and Rachel had rekindled their romance and were now engaged. At the fair, Elle encountered Noah, possibly for the first time since their breakup. He shared news of potential job offers in LA and NYC, and they agreed to a motorcycle ride when he returned to town. Their parting glance held a world of possibilities. Elle and Noah's ride along the California coast was a scene of laughter and freedom. It was a moment that captured the essence of their story, a journey of love, choices, and the roads that lead us back to where we belong. How does Joey King's performance in The Kissing Booth 3 compare to her previous roles in the movie series? Diving right into the heart of the movie, where we're greeted by the familiar and beloved cast that has charmed viewers over the movie series. Joey King as Elle Evans is the quintessential girl next door with a generous heart. She's entangled in a love triangle that's just as complex as it is captivating. King's portrayal of Elle is the cornerstone of the franchise, delivering a performance that seamlessly blends humor with heartfelt moments. Joel Courtney, played as Lee Flynn, is the BFF we all wish we had, right? He's quirky, he's fun, and man does he have Elle's back through thick and thin. Their bond? It's the real deal, tested by all those tough calls about what's next after high school. And what about Jacob Elordi, stepping back into Noah Flynn's shoes? He's come a long way from the bad boy rep, showing us there's more to him than just a leather jacket and a motorcycle. Now let's not forget the newbies shaking things up. Taylor Zachar Perez as Marco is turning heads and making waves, and Maisie Richardson Sellers as Chloe, she's the wrench in Elle and Noah's love machine. Plus, Megan Young as Rachel is giving us the roller coaster romance we can't get enough of. Molly Ringwald as Mrs. Flynn is like the cherry on top. She brings this grace and wisdom to the table, balancing out the wild ride of youth with some good old-fashioned sense. The cast's chemistry is palpable, making their interactions feel genuine and relatable. Each actor brings something unique to the table, contributing to the film's overall warmth and appeal. Their collective performances have not only won hearts, but also solidified The Kissing Booth as a memorable movie series. The big bosses at Netflix haven't dropped any hints of a fourth movie, sticking to the trilogy plan. Even the author of the books, Beth Reekles, seems to have penned her farewell to the series. Yet, there's this tiny glimmer of hope because Beth's got a couple of spin-offs up her sleeve. So maybe, just maybe, if the stars align and the fans rally hard enough, we could get a spin-off to quench that Kissing Booth thirst. How did Vince Marcello and Jay Arnold collaborate to adapt Beth Reekles' novel into a screenplay? Vince Marcello, who directed the film, also co-wrote the screenplay with Jay Arnold. Their writing shaped the final chapter of the beloved trilogy, ensuring that the characters' journeys were wrapped up satisfyingly. The duo worked closely to adapt Beth Reekles' novel, which the trilogy is based on, into a screenplay that resonates with the audience. Their role was crucial in managing the film's production from start to finish, overseeing everything from casting to post-production. The producers made sure that the film stayed true to the spirit of the trilogy while also bringing something new to the table. The cinematography, which captures the film's aesthetic, was led by Anastas Mikos. His work with the camera brought the vibrant world of the kissing booth to life, making every scene a visual treat. The editing by Paul Millspaugh then pieced together the shots into the final product that fans enjoyed. Patrick Kirst composed the music for the film, creating a soundtrack that perfectly complements the story's emotional beats. The music is an integral part of the film's identity, enhancing the viewing experience and resonating with the audience long after they've watched the movie. The production companies behind the scenes, Picture Loom Productions, Clearback Films, and Comics Entertainment, provided the resources and support needed to make the film a reality. Their backing ensured that the production had everything it needed to succeed. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film scored a modest 25% approval rating based on 20 reviews, with an average rating of 3.6 out of 10. Metacritic, known for its weighted average scoring, gave the movie a 36 out of 100, suggesting generally unfavorable reviews from its pool of 8 critics. What are some positive aspects critics mentioned about the film? Critics have had their say, and it's a mixed bag. Natalia Winkleman from the New York Times described the film as a fitting, if bland finale, hinting that while it wraps up the movie series, it doesn't quite leave a strong impression. Kate Erbland of IndieWire wasn't too impressed either, handing out a grade of D+. She appreciated Joey King's effort as Elle, who brings energy to her role despite the character's questionable choices. However, she felt Jacob Elordi's Noah was left with little to do but look angry, and Joel Courtney's Lee had too many emotional scenes that didn't quite hit the mark. Erbland also noted that this movie series had the potential to offer a more mature and honest exploration of teenage life, but it ultimately retreated to a safer, more juvenile zone. Monica Castillo of RogerEbert.com wasn't generous with her stars either, giving the film 1.5 out of 4. She acknowledged that director Vince Marcello and co-writer J.S. Arnold managed to throw in a few curveballs that steered clear of some cliched young romance tropes. Yet, she felt that the movie largely trod familiar ground, rehashing the same old teen romantic struggles we've seen time and again. On a more positive note though, Peter de Bruges from Variety pointed out that the film did serve its fanbase well, offering plenty of nods to what we've loved about the series. He also mentioned that the film eventually finds a bit of depth, offering a message that could inspire its young viewers to think more critically about their life choices after high school. So what do you think about Elle's final decision in The Kissing Booth 3? Did it surprise you, or was it what you expected all along? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel for more content.